So good evening everyone, thank you all for coming. My name is Matteo Bergamini and I'm the founder of Shout Out UK. Just to get into a little bit of what we do and what we're about as an organisation, for those of you who may not know. Shout Out UK is a youth news network that tries to get more young people engaged and involved in politics through journalism, film, events and education as a means of doing so. And obviously when Brexit was happening and during the campaign and so forth, we had a lot of our writers writing various different articles from one side and the other, so really either quite pro or quite against leaving the European Union. And once it obviously happened and people voted on one side to leave, we decided to, as a consequence of that, to get a load of our readership together and ask them the question, if you had an inroad into the Brexit negotiating team, if you could see how a post-Brexit Britain could look like, if you had an idea of how it should manifest itself, what would you say? What would you put forward to it? We started collecting these responses almost instantly after the referendum, and we then put it together in a booklet which we're launching tonight, called Brexit, A Youth Perspective. And the reason why we do this is quite simple, is that Brexit, whether we like it or not, whether we agreed with it or not, is essentially happening. It is something that the government are clear they will do, and they've also got a mandate from people to do it. But one of the things about Brexit is that it is potentially an opportunity, but it also is a problem. It may be on one or the other, and to be able to understand that, you need to see it from the next generation perspective, because we as the next generation are going to be ones most affected by the outcome of negotiations. We will be essentially inheriting the Britain that these negotiations and this government essentially set up as a team. So we wanted to make sure that the next generation's voice, opinions were heard and included in negotiations via this booklet as a means of doing so.